Joe Rogan saying that he is supporting the idea of Pereira versus Aspinall. We know Aspinall will do it. He already tried at 300. We know Pereira will do it. He has a chance to set history. Champ is not likely to ever happen to any of us. Again, there's a really big population that wants to see John Jones versus Pereira. There's a really big population that would rather see John Jones versus Aspinall. The winner of Ankalaev Rachik is going to take on Pereira. Okay, whatever your level of excitement for that is going to be. It still does not equal how badly you would like to see Pereira taking on Tom. The announcement of what Pereira and Tom are going to do, or if we're going to get Pereira and Tom together, that announcement is going to come prior to Rachik and Ankalaev fighting. And if you like this idea, and you know the power of social media, turn it up. Even though that fight's not going to be for 6 months, now is the time to get that fight made.
Tom Aspinall was saying that he thought you've gotten favorable matchups until you ran into Ankalaev, and the result kind of proved he was a bad matchup for you. I'm just curious if you think that is fair or an unfair analysis, and just your response to Tom.
Yeah, you know, we're talking about the biggest organization in the world. I'm a guy who comes from kickboxing. I had no grappling experience, literal experience in MMA, and we're talking about the highest level of the sport. So if you were to put the worst guy in the UFC against me, I would be at a disadvantage. So that makes no sense.
We obviously fought on the same card, me and him. Never met him before, never. He was quite frosty when I met him. Definitely not a happy chappy, do you know what I mean? I spent a bit of time together. Obviously, there's a language barrier and stuff. He doesn't really speak English that I'm aware of, at least. We went and did the press conference. We sat next to each other. He was literally, I was here, he was there. Got off the press conference, and my dad said, "Oh, how was it?" I said, "Do you know Alex Pereira?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "He thinks he can beat me, you know." And my dad was like, "What do you mean?" I don't know, I can just tell. I literally could feel off him. He wasn't posturing, he wasn't like trying to intimidate me or nothing. I just felt like, when I heard that he wants to move up to heavyweight, I wasn't surprised. I felt like he was like sizing me up a little bit.
And for you, are these two, like, are you interested in Tom at this point? Is he in your thoughts as well?
Ele é uma luta que te interessaria, que está na sua mente?
Quem?
Tom Aspinall.
Bom, igual eu falei, eu lutaria com qualquer um no peso pesado, mas o John Jones é o campeão, eu sou campeão. Se fosse o Tom Aspinall, é óbvio que eu iria lutar com ele.
I'll fight anybody at heavyweight, but I'm the champion, I'm the champion. If Aspinall was the champ, I wanted to fight him.
Joe Rogan has often highlighted how rare it is to see someone with that combination of raw strength and refined technique. Despite his massive frame, he moves with surprising fluidity, gliding around the octagon, launching explosive takedowns, and ending fights effortlessly. It's what makes him one of the most intimidating forces in the UFC today. Meanwhile, Alex Pereira represents a whole different kind of danger. He's the definition of precision and composure, a fighter who never lets emotion dictate his actions. As Daniel Cormier once pointed out, Pereira approaches every exchange like a calculated move in a chess match. Calm and methodical from start to finish.
So just touching on Pereira as well, how do you actually feel you would match up?
Well, the bell would go and I'd run across, full blast and rugby tackle him. Got one very reliable takedown that I do. If you watch my fight with Arlovski, the spear is undefeated in training. Problem is, when you do it, you nearly knock yourself out, so I don't do it that much.
So once you've speared him, then what happens?
Hopefully I knock him out just with that. It's funny you should say that, because I see in the pictures when I'm like staring at him. Yeah. If you watch me at any event, I'll stand and stare at the flyweights like that.
Really?
Yeah, not because I'm not trying to intimidate them, because I really enjoy studying people's psychology before the fight. But I don't know, he's got business to do at light heavy, you know what I mean? He's just lost his title in a tough fight. I think that Ankalaev remains to be a really tough matchup for him. Let's see if he gets through the next one, because in my opinion, Magomed Ankalaev doesn't get enough respect. Like, the guy has run through everybody and he just beat a long-standing champion. And he should be given respect in his own right for being a champion. And I think that it's a tough fight for Alex. It's definitely a fight that Alex can win. We've seen him, you know, how powerful he is and stuff. But I think as far as his move up to heavyweight, I'm only speaking if I was in his position, I'd want to get that one back.
When you watch the second Pereira Adesanya fight, he was getting to his calf again.
Yeah,
Israel's like, God damn it, he's getting me again. He's so good at hiding it. He stands like this. Mm-hmm. He's got this like weird way of standing where he's almost kind of square to you. And when he kicks, he just throws the leg. Yeah. So the shoulders don't swing. There's none of this stuff. It's just thump. It's not as hard as he can hit you, but it doesn't matter. It's as quick as he can hit you and as sneakily as he can hit you. And he's hitting that same spot again and again and again.
One mistake against this man, and the fight's over in an instant. What makes this discussion even more captivating is how parallel their journeys have been. Both athletes came from modest backgrounds, faced constant doubt, and climbed their way to championship glory. Now each dominates their division with ruthless precision, As some analysts put it, they're like two top predators ruling different territories. And if either ever decided to switch divisions, it could lead to one of the biggest crossweight clashes the sport has ever seen. Picture it, Tom Aspinall, the rising powerhouse of the heavyweight division, going toe-to-toe with Alex Pereira, the calm and lethal knockout machine who just took apart Magomed Ankalaev. From a stylistic standpoint, it's a dream matchup.
We just saw a domination. I was very surprised in that position. He did a very good job of covering. Pierre is trying to hit him, and Pierre is using some energy, and they're blocked. A very obvious talking point as we go to match number 3. You've got another option to go to Prohaska, who's not only 0-2 against Pereira. He lost both rounds that he fought tonight. If Ankalaev can't have a rematch now, when can he? He's the only guy that beat Pierre, so getting a win over Pierre doesn't give him a rematch. But that's the kind of domination it was. I don't disagree with this. I have never seen this. It was truly a remarkable moment. You do not lose a contest and 6 months later redo the same contest and flip the script the way that Alex Pereira did to Ankalaev. I've never seen anything like it. I've never even heard of anything like it, and neither of you. I'm challenging you. I read all the comments. Tell me of something that you've seen.
Oh! He got close. Look at him behind the black light. Oh, he got him where he wanted him. He's not f***ing around. Holy shit. He's not f***ing around. Look at it. Look. Oh, he's on. He's on. Nah, I know it. I see the eyes. Look at the eyes. Oh, he's going. He has to go orthodox. He has to go orthodox. Bro, he's on. Boy, yeah. Nah, that's quick, bro.
Very difficult to deal with.
Oh! Oh! Bro, he's on. He's on.
Oh!
Go. Finish it. Find your shot. Find the shot. Yeah, but find the shot. It's over. It's soon. Go, Herb. Yeah, on top. That's it. It's over. Oh! Shama.
Tom's explosive speed, dominant wrestling, and top-tier ground control against Pereira's surgical precision, flawless counter-striking, and high fight IQ. It's a clash of complete opposites. Analysts have noted that while Tom could easily take over once the fight hits the mat, Pereira's knockout power makes every second on the feet a gamble. That's exactly why fans are split down the middle. Some believe Tom's relentless pace and athleticism would smother Pereira if he ever steps up to heavyweight. Others argue that Pereira's timing, accuracy, and ability to land that one fight-ending shot would tip the scales in his favor, even against a bigger man. Many commentators describe it as the ultimate collision between pure athletic dominance and refined technical brilliance. Both fighters symbolize a new breed of champion, ones who don't just win, but continuously evolve, adapt, and redefine what it means to dominate. With Pereira hinting at a possible move to heavyweight and Tom Aspinall already holding the crown, this dream matchup suddenly feels more realistic than ever. Even Dana White has suggested that if Pereira does move up, it could become one of the biggest events in UFC history, possibly even co-headlining alongside John Jones. But the burning question remains, who walks away victorious? Does Aspinall's strength and grappling prove too overwhelming, or does Pereira find that one precise counter that changes everything? One thing everyone agrees on, regardless of weight or division, is that both men are among the most dangerous fighters alive today.